Is it more difficult to be a black man? In America, am I treated as regular? Maybe not, maybe my view is too skewed. Or even worse, I'm blind to other people's views. Is it a lot easier to be a white man? Are we the same or is he better than I am? Will I ever be more than just a suspect? Shit ain't never gonna change, that's what I suspect.
Malcolm X said, that the white man's heaven is the black man's hell.
Are the cops put in place to protect me? Maybe they're here simply to arrest me.
Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. To our podcast listeners out there, what up? It's Bootleg Cable Podcast. It's your boy Killer Kel, and I'm here with my player partner.
P double, what it is.
Yeah, and this is episode 150 of Bootleg Cable Podcast. Thank you for joining us.
150, fam.
150 episodes, man. We've been out here rocking, doing our thing, man. I feel really good about that, man.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, man. We sat down 150 times and did this shit, man.
Yeah,
That's an incredible feat, bro.
Yeah, man. Shit. Sometimes we just got to pat ourselves on the back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give us the encouragement that we need to continue to do this,
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a hard struggle, trying to come up out here, but you know what I mean? Like, we stay consistent, man, and we love doing what we're doing, so that's what we're doing it for.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Whether we're getting the accolades or not, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I really love doing this, I'm expressing myself and, speaking up about things that, we don't normally get to have in our everyday lives, conversation we don't necessarily get to have in our everyday lives because we all on the movement, hustle and bustle all the time, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, I love being here, getting to kick it with people and
like you said before, man. This it's like I don't want to say it's like a release or whatever, but it's a break from the norm.
Yeah,
to just get out here and just kick it with my homie, man, and just talk about regular life shit. Talk about stuff that's going on that it might be over our heads, under our heads, whatever it is, man.
Yeah.
If it's on our radar,
we got a seat at the table with every conversation, man.
Exactly.
So I don't feel like any subject is off limits for us. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
We might not have all the facts, but we got some opinions though.
Definitely.
Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Well, today, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Definitely.
I don't know if anybody taking the Mother's Day off because we still kind of dealing with a pandemic.
Pretty much.
Well, I don't think we get to though. The wives won't let us do that.
Of
you
course,
still
man.
you gotta find a way. You gotta find a way.
Something.
Yeah. You gotta find a way. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully y'all got some plans out there, and hopefully y'all did y'all thing and represented for the mothers in your lives.
Definitely.
Sometimes I feel like it is an underappreciated position. You know what I'm saying? In the household. Sometimes, man.
Hell no. Hell no.
Well, let me speak for myself then. Sometimes I feel like, it's an underappreciated position, you know what I'm saying? And, if you get the opportunity, uplift a mother, encourage somebody out there that's, a mother out there, man, take this opportunity to do that.
Dude, moms get credit for everything, bro.
Yeah, I think that's the common consensus. I think that's maybe the feel of it all, you know what I'm saying? But, on a regular day-to-day basis, you know what I'm saying, that maybe they don't get the praises or the acknowledgments that they're looking for, man. Hey, stop hating on women and acknowledgments, man.
Come on, fam.
All right, and
come on, fam.
You gotta relax. Come on, fam. Yeah, man. Well, also, man, R.I.P. Andre Harrell.
R.I.P. Andre Harrell.
R.I.P. Little Richard.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not
the inventor of rock and roll.
Right, man. Yeah, for real, for sure. You know what I mean? I don't care what Back to the Future told you.
Right? Yeah. R.I.P. to those two, man.
Yeah.
Andre Harrell, for those who don't know, that was the dude that I guess his claim to fame. I don't want to call that his claim to fame, but he discovered Puffy.
Yeah, he was a mentor for P. Diddy.
Yeah,
Heavy D, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to Heavy D as well.
He was a record executive.
He was
right?
a record exec, yeah, man.
Had his own record label and all that.
Yeah, I think Mary J helped, you know what I'm saying, groom Mary J. Blige.
Or don't quote me on that. I don't know if he had his own record label, but
yeah, he did. Puffy was working underneath him.
Uptown?
For a while. Yeah.
Uptown?
Yeah,
okay.
was working underneath him before he branched off into the Bad Boys records. So yeah.
We don't know what happened to him though, right?
Nah, they're not saying
unknown.
if it's COVID or what it is, but you know what I mean. Still no, man. I mean, R.I.P. I did not get to see the Jill Scott and Erykah Badu battle. Did you?
Nah, I didn't get to see it.
Nah, I think that became like one of the focal points, I guess, towards the end, as far as I'm seeing.
Yeah. You know what? I tuned in for a couple of minutes, and I saw that. I guess at the time that I tuned in, it was up to like 700 and something thousand people.
Okay.
And I was thoroughly surprised that 700,000 people was gonna watch Erykah Badu and Jill Scott battle it out, because personally, I think I stopped listening to both of them a long time ago, maybe like after their second album.
Yeah.
And you know, they've been around. They've been on some singles here and there, and they had some, you know, success here and there. And you know, you got those neo soul people that really keep up with what it is that Erykah Badu and Jill Scott do, and they have their own little niche audience and stuff like that. So that hence their longevity. They've been in the game now for like what, 20 years or something like that.
Yeah, man. They've been around for a long time. I bought Erykah Badu's first album, man. Yep. Been a great fan of her since, you know what I'm saying, she rapping on, you know what I mean, singing on Dilla beats back in the day, you know.
Yeah,
so.
and I bought Jill Scott first album too. So I'm a fan of theirs. But again, I know I couldn't relate to sitting there and listening to them for 2 hours go back and forth. With music on.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, but you know, if remember, you and I, essential workers out there, we're on the movement all the time. So life is normal for us, you know. But for the people that's out there that's still stuck at home, nowhere to go, nothing to do on a Saturday night, you know, I could see them saying, you know, why not? Let me just tune in, you know what I mean? See what it's about, see what the vibe is.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, if I was able to, I would have like really tuned in to check it out. But again, I don't really have I can't really sing along with anything but with outside of their first two albums. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So it's just like, all right, you know, what am I really tuning in for if that's the case?
Hey man, they wanted a women empowerment battle. You know what I'm saying? And as far as I'm hearing, it was good vibes. I don't know if people were just saying that or, you know, that's what really transpired during the battle, but you know, man, more power to them.
So with that though, somebody brought this up on social media, and they said that what we really wanted to see was either Erykah Badu versus Lauryn Hill or Jill Scott versus Lauryn Hill.
There's no competition there.
No competition for who? Who would win?
Lauryn Hill by far, because I mean, Lauryn Hill. If Lauryn Hill's able to pull from the Fugees catalog and her own catalog, I don't see how Erykah Badu and even Jill Scott combined could keep up for 20 songs.
Lauryn Hill's catalog?
Yeah, I mean, look, she got one album that was a classic fire for every song on the album. She could sit there and play every song off that album.
But that's all right. Go ahead.
Yeah, that is my point. She could sit there and play every song off that album, and they have to contend with or compete with those songs. I don't care if it's off the same album; it's still classic songs.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, like I told you before, I'm not. I like Lauryn Hill. I liked her on the Fugees. I liked her album. You know what I mean? I'm not head over heels over her album like that because I always saw her as a rapper first and a singer second. I feel like, you know, she shorted us in her career. So one, for me, I don't see the comparison because to me, she's a rapper that sings. So it's like,
I think she's an artist, man. She's definitely an artist, all around. I think
play instruments.
She's an artist, bro. I don't know. I don't know. She's been singing since she was little, but I'm saying she's an artist, and all around. I mean, between rapping or singing or whatever, she was washing Wyclef and fucking Prize when she was on Fuji.
But how hard was that to do?
I'm just saying she wasn't like, you know what I mean. What you know what?
Wyclef was
you know
dope.
what? Let's
Wyclef
move on because I'm not appreciating all this Lauryn Hill shit you're doing right now, bro.
But
like, why? What did she do? What did she do to you?
No, Lauren
Who broke your heart to a fucking Lauryn Hill song?
No, Lauryn Hill ain't do nothing.
Who wants some Represide CD or whatever?
Lauryn Hill didn't do anything to me, man.
How do you even say that word? Reciprocity.
Lauryn Hill ain't do nothing to me, man. Again, dude, I feel like people big her up too much off of one album, bro. Like this woman dropped.
It was genius.
This woman
it's better than having one single.
This woman dropped one album 20 years ago. And people talk about her like she's like the greatest artist of all time. Like,
no, nobody's saying that. But I'm saying in comparison to Jill Scott and Erykah Badu, I think they can't. If they can't keep up with her as far as songs go. I know there's years past that they've been in the game, but you know what I'm saying, they don't have classic songs.
I disagree
like
with
the
that.
songs that were on Lauryn Hill's. You know what I'm saying?
I think that both Jill Scott and Erykah Badu have enough classic songs and enough songs over the last 20 years to get Lauryn Hill the hell up out of there.
All right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey,
again,
listen, y'all chime in out there, man.
Yeah.
Y'all chime in
Yeah.
out there.
Chime in, yeah, definitely,
Chime in,
man.
definitely.
Y'all
But
let
I
us
mean,
know.
yeah, she. I mean, of course, she her nose is up. You know, much like the Jay-Z's of the world. You know, they're not gonna do this. They're not gonna participate in something like this. You know what I'm saying? You know, I would love to see it, but nah, she wouldn't participate.
I
in
wouldn't,
that.
dude. You got one album, man. One. Nah. Get out of here with that.
I mean, yeah, shit. Hey, listen, Kaya got 285 hits. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Who?
Kaya.
Kaya got 285
Kaya said
hits.
she want to see. Kaya said she want to see fucking Trina right now. Yeah, you never seen that?
Nah.
Yeah, they got this thing, a video of her saying, "Oh, baby," this is Kaya. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't seen the video out there, go check it out. But you know, she basically was talking to somebody on FaceTime or Zoom.
She got
or
my
whatever
neck,
the
my
fuck.
back.
Yeah, so they hold on. So there was like pretty much, you know, she was like, "Oh, what they doing on the back? They playing songs?" And she was like, "Oh, okay. So who out there would want it?" And I guess the person, that the gentleman that she was speaking to, was like, "Yo, Trina." She was like, "Oh, if Trina want it right now, I got 285 hits for Trina right now. Trina, if you really want it," so, you know, I'm paraphrasing, but
Yeah.
she was insinuating that she wanted it. You know what I'm saying? She wanted that action, and then Trina had to was forced to make a say something in regards to it on her platform, and she was like, man, she was kind of trying not to say Kaya's name, but you know, to the aspect of, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got nothing for me, you ain't got no catalog for me, so don't even bring up my name type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Of course not.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's funny because like she might.
Somebody say Kaya got 2 songs, what, My Neck, My Back, and Kang Wang.
Yeah, Kang Wang with it. Kang Wang.
So clean. So somebody said, yo, her track list gonna go something like this. Oh, you bitches pop that shit like this. That was song 1. So to do it. All right.
That's it. But you know what? She probably got some hood songs out there that never got on our radio.
Yeah, possibly.
Because like, for example, like even artists like Plies. I know we're going off on a tangent here, but artists like Plies, it's songs where people be in the clubs. I done been into clubs where people be singing this dude's songs like word for word.
Oh
like,
yeah, man. I don't know
like,
why people sleep on Plies.
lists like back to back.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
damn, like y'all, y'all really is.
You know what? It'll be a dope battle too, like Plies versus like Boosie or something like that.
I think
That'd be a dope battle.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
they need
that-
to
I
bring
think
it
that'd
to
be
the
dope.
South. You know what I'm saying?
So even and when I said that, man, the whole Lauryn Hill thing, somebody else, a dude that I be kicking ideas backward, you know, challenging back and forth. He was saying that that was, what was his comparison? He was saying that's like saying Big and Jay-Z couldn't go at each other. Like you think Big and Jay-Z can go at each other?
Can they?
Yeah, on the versus battle.
Yes and no. I mean, like Big, of course, Jay-Z has a longer catalog, you know what I'm saying?
So
but
Jay-Z will get Big up out of there though, right?
because of the length of his catalog, because of how relevant he's also stayed over that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Jill Scott, if we're contrasting it,
Yeah.
and Erykah Badu hasn't stayed that relevant over that span of time. They don't have hits.
Give me that Jill Scott.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Jill Scott. I don't want to hear shit.
Yeah, for real. If she played that, it's over. I mean, because she should do a remix on that.
All right. She should have capitalized on
with
that
the
shit.
mic and shit. Play that video of her twerking that.
Yeah. But I mean,
man. But speaking of views, man, views. That's the cultural equity that matters nowadays, right? If you don't got no views, you ain't nobody, right? Is that how it is? You know what I'm saying? Black Mirror's, you know what I'm saying, episodes are coming to fruition and shit. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got clicks, likes, and views, man, you ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's your cultural equity out here. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So speaking of views, man, Tekashi got like
probably at 70 million right now. In like 2 days.
in like 2 days, man.
Yeah, he claimed he shut down YouTube.
Yeah.
So he had YouTube glitching.
Glitching. Damn.
Watching.
I ain't hear all that.
Watching
but,
this video.
Watching it. So yeah. So he put up that video and all that, right?
Yeah. He put up the video. How you feel about the video?
I wouldn't dare in my life go ahead and watch that video, bro.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
Hell no. The fuck out of here.
Why not, bro?
The fuck out of here, bro. Ain't no way I'm watching no Tekashi nothing, bro.
Why not,
You know
man?
what I'm saying? Now I've made it a personal, you know what I'm saying, thing that, you know, I'm not going seeking out, sorting out
60
anything
million views one day.
I'm not looking for anything that in regards to Tekashi 6ix9ine, bro. It's not for me. I judge anyone who go out their way to find Tekashi 6ix9ine content.
Okay.
And consume it.
I feel you, but you're not going out of your way like this. It hits your radar. You know what I'm saying? Because I brought up Tekashi, back in the board meeting.
Yeah. Right,
and both of us was just like, nah.
Mm-mm.
Like it ain't really worth it.
Right. But
obviously we here now. We talking about him right now, right?
Yeah, we talking about it right now because someone, we live in a capitalist society where somebody still sees a way to make money off this gentleman. They put billboards in the middle of New York for him. Somebody made it the point to have a whole goddamn announcement. They even say it on radio stations that don't even know don't even play Tekashi's music, announcing that he will be having a fucking live on IG on Friday. What is it, Friday?
Oh, really?
What I'm saying? Yeah. So they somebody's putting money into this. So it came across my radar in that sense.
Yeah.
But it's not for me to go out my way and click on this and find this. And for somebody still to be affiliated and associated with this gentleman right here and still filming videos and doing all this shit right here. And let's just keep it a buck. He's not talented.
Okay.
He's not talented. This gentleman is not talented. Tekashi, guys, he has the Donald Trump syndrome or Donald Trump aura about him where, you have people that, what I'm saying, because it offends people to fuck with him. They fuck with him for that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's controversial to fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? And they like that energy. But, you know what I'm saying, everybody want to be a part of what this lifestyle, but they don't really,
All right, so I don't want to. Hey, man, we real. We out here. We having a real fucking conversation.
Yeah.
You think that he'll make it to the end of 2021?
Oh, I mean, yeah, we've been had real conversations like this, and yes, he will make it to the end of 2021.
2021.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
All right, so, and I guess that brings me to my next question. So we talking about the reason why he's so in people's thought process or whatever right now is because of the whole snitching situation and all of that. You know what I mean? This dude went to prison and, we had a long conversation about code and blah, blah, blah. And basically he came out and said pretty much the same thing that me and you had that conversation about. He was just like, yo, how y'all expect me to uphold this code or whatever when these niggas tried to kidnap my moms, these niggas tried to they was smashing my baby moms, niggas kidnapped me, beat me up, stole money from me, this, that, and the third, whatever. And it seems like him coming out and talking about it like that got a lot of people on his side. Where
I don't think they ever left his side, to be honest with you, Dub.
No?
No, I don't feel like these people ever left his side. I feel like there is no really true thing as a Tekashi 6ix9ine fan, man. It's just people sitting around to see a train wreck, man. People sitting around to see how close can this nigga take it to the edge before he fucking falls off, man. It's watching somebody tightrope walking. It's watching, you know what I'm saying? People are infatuated with the fact that this dude is flirting with death. You know what I'm saying? And that's what brings them to him. You know what I'm saying? That's what in my mind, and it's people that, are living through him. You know what I'm saying? They want to be offensive, or they want to express themselves in, any kind of fucking stupid way they can and shit. And you know what I'm saying? They look up to him for that. But you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, bro, you
think that's just our perspective though? Because again, like
that could very well be. But
I think that he really got fans, dude. And I think
what I'm saying is
that he got people that rock with his mentality. If you look at some of the comments that people were saying, like especially Shade Room is posting this nigga like every fucking hour of the day, and Baller
the
Report
media needs
and all
him
of
right
these
now.
People they posting this dude like hourly. So, and you read some of the comments, and it's in the comments. Yes, you do see those. Yo, this is a train wreck type situation where it's like people is just, tune into the reality show to see what happened. You definitely got those people out there, but it seemed like people that's really, really fucking with him. Like, yo, man, Yeah, man, I would have snitched too. Like, the street code.
Hey, listen, man,
blah,
snitching
blah,
is
blah, blah.
absolutely necessary, man. Snitching brings a balance to this bullshit out here. You know
I
what I'm
agree,
saying?
it does.
It brings a balance to this shit because, you know, if there was no snitching, you know, God only knows what these motherfuckers be out here getting away with, you know what I'm saying, on a regular basis, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, fuck it. Snitches are necessary. But it's not necessary to snitch if you are part of the activities that's taking place. That's where, you know what I mean, snitches...
Yeah,
it's not permitted or whatever. But you know what I mean, like the newer generation, man, they grew up. I don't know what their code is. Who's established their code?
Yeah.
Who has established their code? Have they established any code, if any? I don't know. So I haven't heard it yet. So I would love to hear somebody show us your representatives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And tell us what kind of quote. Yeah.
Who your big homie?
Yeah. Who's y'all big homie from y'all generation, man?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Please let us know what the code and ethics that y'all go by and y'all live by. I don't think there is one. You know what I'm saying? Especially in internet culture where everybody could hide behind a keyboard and everybody could be whatever they want and you know what I'm saying, vent and you know what I'm saying? It's like playing like fucking video games online. You hear these stupid motherfuckers saying all kinds of racist and dumb nonsense and shit, but you know what I'm saying? They know it's because there will never be any physical confrontation, man.
Yeah.
So that's who Tekashi 6ix9ine fans are to me. Is like people that know that they will never be able to apply any of this bullshit to their lives. So they go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, they tune in and you know they bark at people that's fucking, you know what I mean, coming at Tekashi for him, you know what I'm saying? But hey, whatever, that's cool. I'm just saying in my world, this motherfucker cannot exist. I will not tune in to listen to any of his songs. I will not tune in to look at any of his videos or any posts that he's making or anything like that.
Yeah,
that's just not for me.
Got you. And again, he's not for me either. Like I'm
judging anyone
that
does, especially if you fucking a grown man. If you're above 30 and you fucking with Tekashi 6ix9ine, I'm absolutely judging you.
You judging Meek?
Judging Meek Mill, you fucks with him?
You know what I'm saying? He fuck with him, but he feels a need to address this dude and call him a snitch.
Oh
and
yeah.
He need
That's
to
what I'm saying.
apologize and all that shit. Like, why?
That's the stupid part about it, man. People want to bait. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he wants. You know what I'm saying? This is what makes Tekashi famous.
Yeah,
is giving them that energy and there's somebody that's opposing his you know what I'm saying, chain of thought. You know what I'm saying? Just turn your head and look away, man. This dumb nigga, go away, bro. You can't, if you give him any kind of attention, he exists, man. Just turn your head and look the other way, man. He failed to exist then, bro.
Well, I guess
he who was not real to me does not exist. So poof, Vamoose, son of a
bitch. But I don't know, man. Like you said, he seems to be the epitome of the culture today, man. That I could talk, you know, behind the keyboard, behind my phone, behind whatever.
Yeah.
And it ain't nothing ever gonna talk. Ain't nothing.
Nobody.
You can't confront me.
Yeah.
Because I really don't exist. I'm just another fucking face or a blurb or a Ivy or whatever.
Yeah.
Emoji,
Exactly.
whatever it is. I'm just another one of those on the internet.
Yeah.
And it's billions of them out there.
Right.
So
yeah. Exactly.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, the plane that he exists on, man, is different. It's a different vibration. I will not allow my kids to listen to or, you know what I'm saying, participate in any of this bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
I saw Rich the Kid supposedly got pissed off because he said that Tekashi in his live, he got, like you said, he got 60 million views on there. I think he broke the Instagram record. He got 2 million views on Instagram on his Instagram live. I think that's like a record or something.
Yeah,
like
Beyonce,
that.
come on, man, pop up just to shut this shit down real quick.
So he did.
This little fuck motherfucker can't hold that record.
Yeah, he did that, and then supposedly on his live he said something about being the king of New York. And y'all niggas can't do this, and I fucking ratted, and I just came home and whatever, and I'm back popping already. And you know, Rich the Kid found a problem with that, and he made his own rat comments and this, that, and the third. And it's just like, y'all gotta realize that, again, going back to what you said, it's a whole different code out here. Not saying that Rich the Kid lived by the codes that our OGs or gangsters lived by or whatever the case is. And again, me and you don't live that street life, so you know, it is what it is. But street dudes from back in our era lived by a certain code that these dudes don't live by. So it's just kind of like, what's the code and why are you calling out? Because again, everybody's cool with snitching right now. Self-preservation.
Yeah.
That's what everybody is about right now. It ain't about oh well, the streets say that I need to do this, or the streets say I can't do that, and da 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 da. Like, dudes are just doing whatever it is that they want to do.
Yeah, so, man. Yeah, man.
You know what? Why come at him like this? Because he gonna win. Because he's just gonna type something in the comments.
That's what I'm saying. That's what the cultural equity is nowadays. It's not clout. It's social. It's you know what I'm saying. You have to have online presence, online equity. If you're not there, good for a good or a bad reason. You know what I'm saying. If you're not popping online, you ain't nobody, and that's where it falls on. People will sit there and use their time to, you know what I mean, just like we're using our platform to say, yo, fuck this nigga. You know what I'm saying, and sit on a blog or whatever to argue why he's whack, or argue why, you know what I mean, he's a rat and this and that. And I'm like, yo, it just doesn't matter. Like, don't give it no more energy, y'all. Like, stop giving it energy, and it'll fail to exist. But you know what I'm saying, like I said, the more something like this go on, there will be another him, you know what I'm saying, to a greater magnitude, or you know what I'm saying, even worse than it is now. So yeah, that's the unfortunate side of it all, man.
Is he in witness protection?
I don't give a fuck, bro. It's like, yo, if he dies tomorrow, oh well. If he don't, oh well. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Got you. But for real though, but again, man, we can't say, like, I understand what you mean when you say you don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, we can't say we don't give a fuck, but we talking about him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're talking about him again because, yeah, the whole him going on IG Live and breaking the internet, and you know what I'm saying, you sent me the clip and I checked out the clip, but I was never going to tune into that IG Live, but I checked out the clip or little of him trying to justify the shit, and you know what I'm saying, I guess, you know what I'm saying, I was just, I let me see what his rebuttal is for all this shit, and it just sound like some fucking fan flaming shit that Donald Trump does, you know what I'm saying, like whenever you confronted by, you know, something that, you know, somebody with facts, you just fucking make up your own facts and you know, force people to debate that.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, if that's what life is, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? If you could just continue to just make up your own facts and, you know, keep it pushing, and so be it. Cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's not the kind of existence that I want. And like I said, I will judge anybody that find themselves being entertained by somebody that has no talent. This is a puppet. So look at the video that I'm watching right now, how crisp and clean this video is, and you know what I'm saying, the money that's behind that, you know what I'm saying, there's a machine behind this dude. Yeah, y'all falling for the fucking gotcha, bro. Like, I can't believe it, but hey, if y'all want to, man, go ahead, man. You can't see the fucking headlights coming and just stand there and freeze, man. That's what y'all doing, fucking focusing on this dumbass. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what, man? What this reminds me of, and I thank you for making a recommendation of a certain film I should watch on Netflix called, you know what I'm saying, what's it called? All Day and All Night?
All Day and a Night.
All Day and a Night, man. Yeah. Watching the content like that, you know what I'm saying, that and what you said prior to me watching it is like, yo, okay, you know what I mean, the way it's filmed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The way it's filmed, or the way the story's being told and shit like that. Yeah. And stories like that aren't told anymore. You know what I'm saying? Where, you know, they're going to show you, you know what I'm saying, the street side of things and that hard side of shit, and you know what I'm saying, that gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of life, that watching the show on the movie rather on Netflix. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're not forced to look at some artsy ass fucking version of something. You know what I'm saying? 90% of the fucking movie, man, the camera angle is dead ass in the people's face that's having conversations and shit like that. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I really felt like that was a dope thing, a dope story. You know what I mean? Tell, like, you know what I mean, real life shit that's happening out there in the streets and shit like that. And I feel like that's what's missing from society nowadays. And not having shows like that, or movies like that rather, you know what I'm saying, is helping with the pussification of America. You know what I'm saying? It's helping motherfuckers, you know what I mean, be soft. And you know what I'm saying, if people think, you know, Tekashi 6ix9ine is the gangster and OG out here, then oh God, you know what I'm saying?
So I guess speaking of the movie, if you was to give it a rating, you know, hit him with the generics.
Yeah, the rating, I'm gonna have to give it a 7 because the ending was kind of trash.
Yeah.
But overall, this, you know what I'm saying, like, it reminded me, you know what I'm saying, it gave me that Snow in the Bluff feel. Like, you know, so I think it was good, man. Even though the ending wasn't that great for me,
Yeah.
I still believe it's a really good watch and a recommended watch, you know.
Yeah. I think it's a good watch too, man.
What would you give it? What would you rate it?
I'll put it in the 7 realm. 6, 7, somewhere around there. And again, you hear 6 and 7, and people are just like, well, damn, like how you gonna recommend it if you give it a 6, 7? The reason why I would recommend it is because I've seen movies that's similar to this, and that were just done better.
Yeah.
So like watching a movie, I think about like probably like A Menace to Society or Boys in the Hood or Baby Boy. You know, like all of those had different reasons or emotions behind the film and all of that shit. But I think with this one, there was it's like one emotion throughout the entire movie. And to
what would
me,
you say that emotion is?
it was like sadness.
Yeah.
Throughout the entire movie.
Yeah.
I think that what other movies did better than this one is they gave you a sense of, damn, this dude, even though he doing some fucked up shit, his life looks fun.
Yeah.
It looks like I want to be him.
Yeah, you know what? Nah, I didn't want to be. What was his name? Jakor.
Yeah.
Jakor's life. I ain't want to be Jakor, but
You know what I'm saying?
Jakor had the fire Sentra though, boy. That Sentra cleaning the bitch.
It was.
I caught myself after that looking on fucking Facebook fucking market. Man, what's up them Sentras out there? You know what I'm saying?
It was like an 89, 90 or something.
That was like
that?
a 90. That was like a 92, 93.
Oh, okay.
Sentra right there, man.
Yeah,
Shit look clean, bro.
Yeah, so it, like I watched the movie and it's just like, I think, and whoever created the movie, directed it, wrote it, they have their own reasons, and you know what I mean. I can't.
What was it? The name, the character, the other rapper or whatever that was like a drug dealer too. That was in there. They showed him a picture of his.
Oh fuck! What was his name, man?
I keep forgetting what his
T-Rex
name.
or something. Like
T-Rex. That was that's who it was. T-Rex, man. Yeah, T-Rex. Actually, that character made you hate that motherfucker. So you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
Anytime a movie, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I hate that nigga too. You know what I'm saying?
I'm watching it and it's just like, dude, like this, your life is fucked up, bro.
Yeah, he did have a fucked up life, but what they just didn't do well was really show the story between, you know what I'm saying, as far as it came between Malcolm and, you know what I'm saying, the other gangster, whatever, hey boss gangster or whatever. Like they didn't really do a good job telling them what the dynamics of that was and the whys, and you know what I'm saying.
I think they could have cut certain areas and fleshed out more areas.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just to kind of and again, like put something in the movie to make the audience like really relate to somebody, because I think like as me, I'm watching it and it's just like, all right, this is just a story and it's a good story.
Yeah.
And I'm watching the story. Other movies, you watch them and it's just like, for example, like say Menace to Society. You looking at O-Dog and it's just like, yo, this is a great story. And this nigga's cool. He's wild. You know what I mean? I could relate that to certain aspects of my life or whatever. I ain't no gangster, but you know, whatever. The personality, I feel like this movie didn't have that personality where it's just like, yo, man.
Yeah, but his pops, I fuck with his pops.
Yes, his pops had the best character in the whole movie.
The acting from his pops. What was his name? I want to give him his shout out, man, but. His pops, yo, you know what? If you get the chance, let's put it across the screen, man. But yo, my man, his acting was on point, bro. Yeah, I never seen, you know, and I never seen him in a role like that before. But yo,
Jeffrey Wright,
Jeffrey Wright, man, he did his thing in that movie there, man.
And the funny thing about him is that you used to watch Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah.
He was on Boardwalk Empire. He was on a couple different movies and stuff like that. Like knowing that he's playing this character and he don't talk like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That I was, especially the part when he was on the phone.
Yeah.
When he was talking about how he was gonna murder dude.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do to you, man.
Dude.
Yeah.
That was the scene in the movie for me.
Yeah, man, definitely.
That was the highlight scene.
Hell
in the
shit.
movie.
When he went, you know what I'm saying? Just the dynamics between him and the Jacor's moms, man. You know what I'm saying? Just that dynamic, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, yo, he had his habits, he had his muses. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He tell he had his trauma from the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he, you know what I mean? He was in her face, but he didn't look like he would put his hands on her.
Yeah.
And he still respect, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. His character was dope.
He played his role as best as he could, you know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, as a father, you know what I mean, in the movie and all that. And that's a crazy thing. They both, I'm not going to blow the plot, you know what I'm saying? But y'all check it out, man.
Yeah.
Definitely a good watch, man. Was it All Day and Night, right?
Yeah, all day and a night. It's on Netflix right now.
All Day and a Night, man. It's dope.
Yeah.
I think it's a good watch. Definitely a good watch, man.
And one last thing about the movie. I feel like the main character, they should have had him do a better California accent. I don't think he had a California accent.
You know what, man? Yeah.
Compared to the dad, compared to, what's his name? TQ?
TQ was.
He had, you know what I mean? Like, dude, like.
But I mean, Jakor, he was a good actor in there. I felt the emotions and all that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, cuz, show me what y'all OGs do when these youngins get out of pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was definitely a good watch.
Y'all check it out, man. It was a good watch, dude.
Man, thanks for the recommendation.
For sure, man. For sure. Mm-hmm. We want to get into the topic of the day.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, speaking of fucking all day and the night, man. You know, of all time sadness, man. Of course, man. Mm-hmm. This is an all time sad topic. You know what I mean? To get into.
Ahmaud Arbery.
Ahmaud Arbery, R.I.P.
Yep.
R.I.P.
Ahmaud Arbery. Sorry, Ahmaud Arbery is his name.
Let's not put this. We don't even have to. Let's
not
pretend like everybody don't know
what,
you know, what this is or what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
We can just get right into it, man. So
so this happened 2 months ago, and we just like it really caught our radar since the video came out, right?
Right. Yeah.
And It's just one of them situations, man, especially when you see the video and you hear, oh, well, this dude supposedly was breaking into houses or, you know, whatever the case is. And you see the video, man. Did you watch the video?
Yes, I did.
All right. So we saw what happened. And these dudes got away with this shit for 2 months, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know, in my sick brain, I was forced to sit there and ask myself, like, yo, I wonder what these dudes was like after that. Like, what do you feel? What do you feel they went home and did after that?
I feel like they was proud, bro.
Yeah, I feel like it was nothing but high fives and fucking. Yeah, I feel like they sat there and watched that video and passed that video around amongst their peers. Like, yo, look what we did, man.
Like
we
fucking
heroes,
menace to society,
yeah,
man.
We heroes.
I got the tape, nigga. I'm selling these shits for $59.95 each.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got away with it for 2
months,
months, man, and yeah, man, that's the part that burns me the most. You know, well, I mean, it all burns me. I can't even like put like a significance on what part hurts me the most, you know what I'm saying? But as a black man, or, you know what I'm saying, just as a person that has some kind of compassion in the heart, you know what I mean, to see something like this, and I just only imagine, like, if there was not a tape, how many individuals go through something like this? How many stories probably came across your timeline where somebody said this happened to somebody that they know, but there's no footage.
Yeah.
There's no footage to show this, you know what I mean? And yeah, we don't get riled up until we see the footage, man. You know, we don't really start feeling until we see the footage. But there's people out there that, you know, there's no footage of.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So God only knows, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What took place, you know, in this here America that we haven't seen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How many victims were made out there? How many other Ahmauds are there?
When you say that, the dude that comes to mind first is, you know, down in Ferguson. I forgot his name right now. It might come to me in a little bit. The one that the cop shot.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was when I watched this video, I felt like, I don't know, in middle school, dude. Yeah, middle school, elementary school. They used to show us these tapes, man. They used to show us the videos with Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and all of that. And you saw the videos with the black folks getting hosed in the streets and getting beat with the batons and all that shit, dude. Like it brought back that feeling when I watched the video.
Yeah.
And to hear the reason why the video came to light is even more upsetting, because from what I understand, the video was released because they were thinking that it would help exonerate the two guys and prove that they were acting in self-defense.
Oh, really? I didn't hear that one. I didn't hear that one. I heard that the video had, you know what I'm saying, hit the district attorney's office, 2 months before, like 2 months ago or whatever. And, you know what I mean, they did nothing of it. But, you know what I mean, like, it's just, you know what I mean, like, how is the officers, the officers that came to the scene, you know what I mean, after this, how come they're not being called to question right now?
Well, supposedly, from what I've read, the officers wanted to arrest these two dudes, but like you said, the district attorney, because this guy, and I don't even want to, I don't really care about their names. The father and the son. The father used to work for, as a investigator or something like that, for a district investigator or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So he had a relationship with the district attorney, and basically what happened was that the officers wanted to arrest him. They had probable cause, obviously, to arrest both people involved here, both the father and the son, and the district attorney turned them off to it. I don't know how that happens.
Yeah.
Because I'm not too familiar 100% with the legal system and all that shit, but I don't understand how that happens.
Yeah.
Where, okay, these dudes did this, committed this crime, this murder, and they don't get arrested because the district attorney is involved. Like,
yeah, I'm not sure how that happens either. For 2 months, these dudes was allowed to be home celebrating.
Yeah,
celebrating, feeling like they're American heroes and whatever the fuck they're, you know what I mean, they feel about themselves. Yeah, not only two dudes, also the dude that filmed the shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He that person took a part in all this too. You know what I'm saying. This person,
they trying to get his ass arrested now too
for all this, man. And yo, they need to arrest whatever family, whoever, you know what I'm saying, whatever family members, all of them need to be called in question, man. But you know what I mean, the real topic of the hour is this shit has to go to trial, bro.
Yeah.
Are we prepared to deal with that?
Yes and no. And when I say yes,
because Georgia is stand your ground too, right?
Yeah. But when I say yes, I want to say that, let's just say worst case scenario, these dudes get off.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers gonna be mad. Then what? Yeah. It's gonna be the same old shit.
Right. So what you're saying or implying is that, you know what I'm saying, them simply going to jail is not gonna suffice.
Them getting convicted is still not gonna suffice to me.
So regardless if they get off or not, you're more so implying that you rather see two more body bags than.
Oh, of course.
All right, let's go ahead and say it, bro.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But I've said that before on this podcast before, though. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think that I don't know what it's going to take to get people pissed off enough to say, yo, eye for an eye, bro. Two wrongs don't make a right, but a damn sure make a statement. That's what what's his name said from Onyx. Fredro Starr said on the song. Two wrongs don't make a right, but a damn sure make a statement. Dude, sometimes, man, violence is the only answer, bro. And I'm not gonna get on here and start advocating that shit and let's go. No, I'm not saying that. I'm talking about this situation. These two dudes. What I would have liked to seen was some family members, some friends, brother, sister, whatever it is. I would like to see them go to these dudes' house, kick down their fucking door, and drag their ass out and fucking execute them like how they executed this dude. Amen. That would have been satisfying for me. And I don't think that in general us as black folks, you know, you got the rappers, they out there, this gotta stop. That like, man.
Okay, let's speak directly. You're saying like the TIs of the world,
the TIs of the world.
Like this is the post that you made that, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, all these rappers talk about the goons that they got and how they could get you murked in for a couple dollars.
Exactly.
So who's them niggas that you see you got and where they at right now?
So even like, I know we kind of shifting a little bit, and you kind of spoke about it before, how we're not really into hip hop like that anymore, because we starting to realize how fake the shit is. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If y'all is out here rapping, talking about the shooters that y'all got and how much clout and pull you got in the streets, and I got enough to get a nigga hit and blah 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 blah. Oh, y'all got enough to get niggas hit, but when it's the ops, in this situation, these two specific gentlemen, where's that pull?
Where's that pull, man?
Where is that?
Y'all kill X and let Zimmerman live.
You know what I mean?
Streets is done, man. I mean, say what you want about that Jay-Z line, but it's real, bro. It's a real line. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we will do that to each other. We'll murk off each other all day. Or we'll threaten each other, you know what I mean, to that capacity all day. Mm-hmm. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes down to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, here you go. You know what I'm saying? There you go. You want to put this in the hand of the legal system that, you know what I'm saying, let George Zimmerman off? Come on, fam. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to put this in the hands of, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, even homeboy in New York that got off, like, come on. All the police officers that choked out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Eric Gardner,
you know what I mean? Yeah, come on, man.
Even like, go back further, Sean Bell, when he got shot, he was outside his, he was about to get married or whatever. And then, you know what I mean? You got Amadou Diallo, got shot 41 times reaching for his wallet. Yeah. All of this shit, bro. What is it gonna take to get people pissed off enough to say, yo, man, jungle justice, man? Popcorn made a song about that shit, about all the rapists and shit like that carrying on the way they carrying on in Jamaica or whatever. Like, some situations, to me, bro, and this is one of them situations, it required jungle justice, man. Like, fuck the legal system, fuck the consequences. Do exactly what they did to them two dudes.
Yeah, man. I mean, therein lies the dilemma. It's like, fuck the legal system, fuck the consequences. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Who's willing to do that? You know what I'm saying? It's a life for a life for a life. You know. What I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, that's where it gets a little complicated.
It does, man. But again, if forefathers of this country were worried about the consequences, we wouldn't be where we are today. Okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it's a situation where they was out killing people and you know what I mean, whatever. But if Harriet Tubman didn't, you know what I'm saying? If she worried about getting caught and getting killed by slave owners or whatever, I mean, no, then she wouldn't.
That's a different circumstances. If the people are getting killed and, you know, are enslaved and, you know, getting their backs beaten, escape is definitely a plausible action to take. Yeah. But what we're talking about is more so on a different scale, where it's like, okay, listen, you are going to sacrifice your life for the greater good. Are you willing to do that? You solely,
me,
or any individual, would be required to go ahead and take lives, and they're solely gonna be the ones that, you know what I'm saying, get punished for that. Yeah, for the greater good of others. Because I mean, personally, I'll celebrate that person. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But that's a sacrifice that one individual will have to make.
Yeah, or again, it. I'm looking at it as it should be when I don't know the bitter details of, you know what I'm saying, this dude Ahmaud Arbery and you know what I mean. I don't know every single little detail with this shit, bro. Yeah. But from what I've been reading and what I've been seeing over the last couple of days looking at this shit, it seems like this dude was just a dude jogging down the street. That's what it seems like.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Definitely.
That's what it seems like. So if that's the case, if that's what I'm going on, whoever is mad enough, whoever's in this guy's corner and was mad enough to take it to where I just said it should have been took, I have no problem with that. Mm-hmm. I would have celebrated him too. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I feel like certain I don't know what situation would need to happen to push me to that point, dude. But there is a situation out there.
Of course, man. Because I immediately put myself. I said, if that was my brother running down the street, and I'm, you know what I'm saying, he was sought after by, you know, a group of white men. You know what I mean? Yeah. Jumped in the back of a fucking truck. Like, dude was on top of the pickup truck like a fucking modern day lynch mob, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You know, and confronted him. And he, in his attempt to defend himself and fight for his life, he was killed, man. Like, how would I feel? I feel like I want blood. Yeah, that's the first. I want blood. You know what I'm saying? I want revenge. Yeah, for that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Those gentlemen should not be able to go home and.
I'm hiding in some bushes somewhere, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm waiting for you. I'm hiding in some bushes somewhere, man. Like it got to go down, man.
Yeah, man. I know. There's people out there that's gonna, you know, me saying this is an ignorant point to, you know what I'm saying, perspective to have, but yo, man, so be it, man. It's like you're saying, or you know what I'm saying, like it's gonna take something to shift this. You know what I'm saying? It's black men or black people are constantly looked at, you know what I'm saying, as, you know, I don't want nobody feeling like they're superior to me, you know what I'm saying? And for somebody to do that based on whatever, you know what I'm saying, they felt like, oh, you know, he looked like a suspect that was involved in a robbery, or he looked like somebody that might have walked past somebody's house and looked into a home on whatever fucking reason it is, like for that person to make the decision, say we're gonna pursue. And yo, homeboy, jump in the truck. I'm gonna go jump on the back of the truck. Hey man, you follow up, and you know what I'm saying, we're gonna grab our shotgun, grab our pistols. Like, yo, for somebody to say that, like that, it just shows how little they think of the individual that they were pursuing, bro. They did not look at that person as a person. They looked at it like an animal.
Not at all.
They saw an animal,
and then you know they people started up a GoFundMe for these fucking pieces of shit. Yeah, and then you got the people that say, "Oh well, he should have just stopped. Mm-hmm. He should have just." Like, dude, if you have that, you cannot have that mentality now.
The case they're gonna make is that they're gonna say that the gun went off because they were wrestling with it. That's the case they're gonna make.
Of course, they're gonna make some fucking stupid ass case, man, and make it seem like.
But the fact of the matter is, I mean, they had other cases in Georgia that I was reading about. You know what I'm saying, where a citizen arrest was the what they used, or what the stance that person took to you know, pursue someone or whatever, and in both cases they didn't get off. Like, you know what I'm saying, they ended up getting to jail. One dude chased somebody that he felt robbed his house, and you know, caught up to him and beat his ass with a bat, you know, type situation. Another one, I think somebody had broke into a home, and they saw it, pursued him, shot him. Yeah, and they ended up in jail too. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, this is more publicized, you know what I mean, and this is the fair is the message that they're gonna try to send with this one.
Of course. And then somebody else made a video about this too, and they were showing that the difference in especially with us black folks, they were showing how you have it was a group of black folks that was fighting, right? And you see everybody jump into the fight to, I guess, jump one of the people, you know, and that was my cousin you beating up, and I'm like, I got to beat your ass, or whatever. Immediately they jump in, and then you see on the opposite end, obviously these dudes have guns, but you have the cops or whatever, and they beating down somebody who don't deserve to get beat down, and everybody just backing up and whatever. So for me, it's just like, dude, if y'all really believe in you not gonna do this to me no more, then you're not gonna do this to me no more. And I'm gonna defend that with my life, or it gotta be a group of us defending that with our lives or whatever, to say, yo, we not gonna take this shit no more. Right. But to send out tweets and this, that, and the third, and talk all this tough talk on the internet, and act like you a gangster when you talking about your music and this, that, and the third. Like it don't match, man.
Yeah, man,
it don't match.
It don't match at all. So no, thank you, man. You can't be sitting home comfortably in your mansion and just tweeting out and showing fucking pictures and, you know what I'm saying, retweeting at that too. It wasn't like you wouldn't insult information. You just retweeting shit you getting, man. You ain't really out there, you know what I'm saying, at the front lines. I ain't see you out there protesting or none of that shit, you know what I'm saying?
And you from Georgia.
And you from there, you know what I mean? So, hey,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? Like, if that's the case,
Hey,
I would have respected
Killer Mike, all y'all, man. Come on.
Yeah, I would have respected it if they was out there, the first two people in the line holding up signs or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Again, man, it just sucks that we as black folks is still looked down upon. We still you got white folks that's out there that still believe that we need to comply with whatever.
Right.
Like, who the fuck is these dudes?
Yeah.
Who, if I'm minding my business and I know I ain't do nothing wrong.
And did we get a toxicology report from these gentlemen at the time of this? Were they intoxicated? You know what I'm saying?
We never gonna get that.
Where's their police records? You know what I'm saying? Let's put that on blast.
But you found out already that, this dude had a shoplift, arrest for shoplifting.
Right, yeah.
What does that have to do with the situation right there at hand, man?
Yeah, but you don't find out nothing about these two gentlemen, right? Yeah, because they're just upstanding citizen. 35-year-old grown-ass man living with his daddy, fucking, you know what I'm saying, chasing down people. Like, fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, man. Like, again, bro, this shit really, really pissed me off, man. Like, I don't even know what more I can say about it, bro.
There's not more we can say, bro. And it's just it's the hold your breath portion of it right now. It's like, damn, bro. We seen how this played out before, man.
Yeah.
It's like
history repeating itself.
Yeah.
And again, you watch the video. He ran towards him and tried to grab the gun and blah 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 blah. Well, how about y'all not fuck? If you gonna follow the dude, follow the dude and call the cops.
Right.
Say, hey, I'm keeping my distance. He's running down the street and he made a left here, or he's running down this street, or whatever. Like, why do you feel like you had the authority to approach this dude and make a citizen's arrest with your shotguns and your handguns and shit like that?
Yeah, it's 3 of y'all and y'all had to come through with guns.
Yeah,
y'all pussy.
Yeah, and this dude just running down the street by himself.
You couldn't pursue him with a vehicle if you wanted to really see where his whereabouts is. You got a vehicle. He's on foot.
And also shout outs to the I've seen a lot of white dudes stand up and acknowledge the racism in this country when it comes to, them versus us, and you know what I mean, acknowledge that the wrongdoing and some of the points that we made on here about who the fuck are you to tell this dude that he needs to stop or comply to whatever the father and the son had to say from the truck or whatever the case is. So shout outs to them dudes that understand racism in this country and understanding where we coming from with the outrage and why we upset about this whole situation. Shout outs to them, man. It's a couple of them that made a lot of videos that's circulating on the internet, man, and I appreciate that, man, because Charlemagne always said, man, we need allies on the other side. Not like we at war or anything like that, or we out here just hating white people.
It is, man.
Like, that's not the case. You know what I mean?
But it is
we
a
need
war.
allies.
And no, we're not hating white people, and we're not advocating for white lives or whatever. But you know what I'm saying, there is a stigma, there is a fucking vibe that's going around, that's been going on for years, you know what I'm saying, since slavery came to this country and all that. And it's not going away. It doesn't go away till some actionable things happen, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Frederick Newton type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that type of shit needs to happen, you know what I mean? Not to people that's undeserving of it, but the ones that do deserve it, you know what I'm saying? Gentlemen, folks like this, that live in communities like this, you know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying, have this kind of mentality. It's like, all right, let's hold court, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's see what it is, you know what I'm saying?
And dude, and until that happens on a consistent basis, shit like this gonna keep on happening.
Yeah,
bro.
man. Yeah. Because those gentlemen, they feel like they could get away with something like that. That's the only reason why.
And they're
they're
for
brave
2
enough
months
to get into their vehicle and do that. You know what I'm saying? If they were, had George Zimmerman fucking went to jail, or you know what I'm saying, George Zimmerman life was taken. You know what I'm saying? They might have thought twice about doing something like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hamad might be with us today. You know what I'm saying? So RIP to him. You know what I'm saying? My condolences to the family. And
Definitely,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? Like, I know we said a lot of shit here, but you know, I know in my heart I'm not a racist person. You know, but you know, some things just need to happen, man.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, man. What else we got going on this week, man? Anything?
Shit, I don't know, man. When is the Dr. Dre and P. Diddy fucking thing? I don't even know if that's gonna happen now that, you know what I'm saying, with Andre Harrell.
Man, I'm done with that whole battle
down
bullshit.
with that shit. So what goes on in life nowadays, man? What happens?
UFC was fight. You had a UFC fight last night, man,
They
with
did?
no audience,
With
bro.
no audience?
I didn't see it.
I
but
didn't watch it myself either.
I was talking to my homeboy. He was like, "Yo, man, you can hear the hits."
Ooh. I mean, shit. I'm with that.
That's wild.
I'm with that.
Beef up the microphones in the ring so you can hear that.
That's more authentic, I feel. Hey man, that's more. Hey, shit, take the gloves off now. Fuck it. That's more authentic though. You know what I'm saying? Like you there's less of adrenaline that you have knowing that there's not audience and people out there chanting and you know what I'm saying, you know, roaring at you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just us two right now in the middle of this room, fucking knuckle up and duke it out, bro. That's different, bro.
It is.
That takes a different level of skills, fighting, concentration.
Yeah,
that'd be dope to watch, man.
Mike Tyson. You seen Mike Tyson training?
I don't know why people are so hype off of that, man. We love Mike Tyson.
I don't know why either.
We love Mike Tyson, but come on, man. That was just like, yo, I ain't saying I could hit and swing like that or throw combos like that. I can't.
You can't.
I can't.
I can't either.
I can't. But you know what I'm saying? I know enough about boxing to know that that's not an indicator that, you know what I'm saying,
he gonna get in there and kick some ass.
he gonna get in there and kick some ass. Like he got it all back. And
Hey, this dude is 50 years old.
Yeah,
he hitting pads, bro.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah, and you got to know, like, when somebody's throwing a hand with a pad, the punch seems faster, and the impact sounds louder than it really is, man.
Yeah.
So like, look, it felt good to see, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Just the, you know what I'm saying, the profile of Mike Tyson doing, you know what I'm saying, Mike Tyson-ish movements.
Yeah.
It's nostalgic to see that, but now I don't think for a second, like, yeah, man, he's ready for fucking prime time now, and God pray for the man that has to step in front of that. Like, nah, that's how I felt about Lennox Lewis, and Lennox Lewis handled his ass.
Exactly.
I can't forget, man.
But yeah, so I seen the video and I was just like, yo, man, everybody posting Mike Tyson. He still got it. 50 years old, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, yo, man, if Jordan was still out here balling in the gym, and you know what I mean, I'm sure Jordan could still fade away a little bit.
Yeah.
And he could still
do
do
that
a
step
little,
back.
you know what I mean, hit you with the dream. Shoot, Olajuwon. He was a couple years ago. He was out there training LeBron the post and this, that, and the third. Like, he looked like he still got it too. But put him on the court, you know what I mean, with them young boys, and put Tyson in the ring with some of them young boys out there right now, and Tyson to get his ass ate up, bro.
Yeah.
He ain't ready for that.
Nah.
He ain't ready for that right now, man. So I mean, salute to Tyson.
Yeah, of course.
You know, he say he training for the exhibitions and all of that shit. So you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you know, it'll bring some excitement or out there or whatever. But you know.
Yeah, man. So, hey, listen, man. Like I said, man, he's a hero. He's a legend.
Yeah.
So you know, we always gonna for the nostalgic purpose, love to see him in action or whatever, man. But yo, a bomb atomically, hypotheses, and hypotheses, whatever the fuck he says. You know what I'm saying? We got fucking murder hornets on the loose out here.
Yeah.
How do you feel about murder hornets, my nigga?
I think they overhyped, bro.
Yeah,
I think
murder
overhyped,
hornets. They
man.
the size of a fucking thumb, bro. You ain't scared?
Yeah,
of
them
that?
shits is big as hell. But they ain't been none down here though.
No, okay, so as long as it's not in your vicinity, you don't.
Yeah.
About
Have we ever seen a hornet? Are there any hornets
I don't know, but I'll just like
in
to slap,
South Florida specifically?
I would like to slap the shit out of whoever gave it the fucking name Murder Hornets. Fucking faggot. Oh, Killer Bees is taken. How can we up that? Murder Hornets. Murder. Like, fuck out of here, man.
Yeah. So it's crazy though. It's crazy. You know, this year, you know, you got the whole COVID situation and, you know, people dying off and murder hornets and supposedly somebody what he said somebody caught West Nile virus.
Oh, word?
In Miami.
Oh shit, down here too. Oh man.
So it's a lot. It's a lot of
near
shit
the
going
West Nile,
on.
catching West Nile. Huh?
Yeah, man, there's a lot of shit going on, man. But the whole murder hornet situation, they said that they've seen nests or people captured a couple, and it's just like, yo, dude, if they here, they already here, bro. It ain't really nothing much that you could do about it.
Yeah.
Because if you spray some shit in the air to kill off them, you're gonna kill off the bees too.
Yeah.
So I know they said that the thing is that they supposedly a few of them could take out a whole honeybee hive within a couple of hours or whatever. They chopping off honeybee heads and feeding them to their babies and all kind of shit like that, they say. And I guess it's a problem, not I guess, but it is a problem because bees is used for pollination and all that shit. But I don't think it's gonna become like a fucking plague, bro.
Yeah.
I don't see that shit happening, man.
Yeah, man. People just like finding shit to be scared of, man. And I think that's why this is getting publicized like the way it is.
Yeah,
is that people like to be in fear, man. But just like even with the COVID things, like people are in fear for a while and then they just get over it. It's like, oh, it doesn't exist no more. While it does, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like people want to get back to their regular lives and do regular shit. Like fuck all this, man. Okay, yeah, we had enough though. And it's like, yo, so what was all that shit in the beginning for then? Like, what was all the fucking stay at home shit and all that for? Like, that did nothing. That was just a waste of time because if we just gonna get back to normal, like
niggas got tired of that shit,
yeah,
man.
people
It's like,
just
man,
get tired of this shit, yo. Right? That's just human nature. You know?
Can't be in the house no more. That's it. I'm done. Gotta get out.
Yeah, I'm done being scared, man. Fuck all this, man.
Yeah. And I feel like we shouldn't have been scared in the first place, man. I feel like you take precautions, bro. But don't be oh my God. for no fucking reason, man. Take your precautions, do what you gotta do. And then again,
yeah, I feel like if they had fucking, you know what I'm saying, did their due diligence and said, yo, face mask for everybody off rip and just keep continuing doing what you gotta do with your lives, I think that would have been the more appropriate action to take. You know what I'm saying? But now, and even right now, like they're not giving out the right, death counts, and they just falsify if you die from fucking, isn't the common cold a form of COVID anyways too?
Is it?
Yeah, I think that is the common cold is a form of COVID in itself. So it's like, yo, okay, so like, and if somebody dies from a fucking, anything, and they had COVID in them, like they're saying COVID is the cause of death. You know what I'm saying? Because the hospitals, they get a certain money, get a certain amount of money. So they I think the death tolls are being way more sensationalized than they actually are.
Of course they are.
And that helped push out more fear out there, you know what I'm saying?
And that's not to, and you saying that and me agreeing and saying that as well. It's not to say that the whole COVID-19 situation is not real. It's real.
Yeah, it's real.
But it's dude, it's a brand name right now, man.
Yeah.
It's a brand new stock. It's a hot commodity, and we got to do whatever we got to do to push the stock. And that's what's been going on for the last couple of months. And somehow, some way, somebody found a way to profit off of this shit, bro. And again, the hospitals they hyping it up, bro. They everybody got COVID or potential COVID. Like I said, I work at the hospital. I look at the requisitions for the patients, and COVID rule out, COVID this, COVID that. It's just like, come on, fam. Like, again, take the precautions, do what you got to do, but y'all tripping out here, man.
Yeah, man.
So that with the murder hornets and all that, like, stop it, man.
Yeah,
let's stop trying to find the next thing that's gonna cause us to be in fear. Like, if they could kill a small child, got enough venom.
Anything they want to keep you away from, bro, it's gonna put some killer in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you in the oceans. The sharks have been seen on sand walking now.
Right. So how you feel about everything opening up back next week, bro?
Like I said, man, this thing has to run its course. So I'm not necessarily having any emotions in regards to it. I feel like, it's a free country, and you should give people the right to either go and find a way for make a living for themselves and provide for their families. If they putting their lives at risk, you know what I'm saying. So be it, you know what I mean, like, or if not, you know what I'm saying, so be it as well. So yeah, like, open the country, man. It should be that person's choice whether or not they want to go out there or not, you know.
Okay. And I haven't really been keeping up with the news with that whole situation too much because, you know, your boy work a lot and whatever. But
yeah, I've been watching either. There's nothing new they could tell me on the news.
Nah.
Like, what now can they tell you on the news? Right?
So when they say they opening, are they? I know for me, starting Monday with my hospital, and you know they opening up locations and da. But is there like retail stores opening back up, like starting next week or the minute or the?
Yeah, retail stores, but they're saying, oh, you know, only at certain capacity, you know, at first, you know, could take in this percentage of customers and et cetera. But you know what I'm saying, you asking people to police themselves, and it's not gonna happen. Of course it's not. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Any establishment, especially to make up for all the deficit that they've been in for the last couple months, man, they're gonna open full doors, full flush, come on in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. But yeah, it's supposed to be at a certain capacity at first, and then increase gradually as, you know, as the curve fucking bends in your area or whatever. Like anybody keeping up with that shit. So.
Yeah, man. So and it goes right back to what we were talking about before, man. They say the news, they say it's safe. They say it's safe to it's time now to open back up. It's time to get back to work. So now it's okay to come back outside. Come on.
Come on back. Yeah, man. These hospitals, they saying a lot of hospitals out there haven't even hit half a capacity because, you know, they've taken away elective surgeries and all that. So these hospitals aren't even, they got rooms that's not being used for shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because they were in preparation for this thing. So they want to open back up. So yeah, have a new flood of people coming back. You know what I'm saying? To the
hospitals. That's exactly what's going to happen, man. I'm definitely not looking forward to it, man.
Yeah.
You know, because I work in imaging, and that's, you know, we the front line for all that shit, and be taking all these damn x-rays on these patients, man. And you know, I don't want to be getting myself exposed to that shit either, but you know, it is what it is. I know what I signed up for, so you know. Yeah,
for sure, man. Well, you know what I'm saying. What else we got for them, Dub?
I don't know. What the fuck? What else we got for them, man?
Any shit else?
Karen, you want to talk about Karen?
Well, Karen, yeah. So the name Karen has been used to describe pretty much, you know what I'm saying, overly opinionated white women who always seem to have the answers to you know, every particular subject or, you know, whatever's going on. So the word Karen has been pretty much used as a slur in description to, you know, identify a particular type of person or a particular mentality. Yeah. You know, and you know, you have white women out there that feel offended by the term Karen. They're saying that this is sexist, and you know what I'm saying, it's a abusive word, and it's racist. Well, to be used, you know, to describe someone.
So I read a little bit of an article earlier, and they had a order in which it is, and they had sexist, and then they had, you know, two other things after that, and they had racist last. So do you think sexist is the first thing that comes to mind when you hear the word Karen, or is it racist?
Racist. Racist is the first thing that comes to my mind.
That's the first thing.
But it's not. I mean, look, there is Karens out there, man. Fuck it.
It is.
There is definitely Karens, man.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Hold your name, man.
Yeah, the little meme with the chick that's on the phone calling the cops on black folks in the barbecue. That's Karen.
That's a Karen.
That's Karen. Yeah. You know what I mean?
The white women at the fucking playground that's giving hey, it's all right to be here. And that's Karen. That's Karen right there.
The chick that's on the Zoom meeting out there, you know, talking. Hey, you need to just pay attention. Yeah. We're on a conference call. Oh, I sent that email already. You didn't read your email. You need to read.
That's Karen.
Karen.
That white person at your job that's not the supervisor, but you know he always got an opinion on what you doing or what you not doing, watching you a little bit too closely. Yeah, that's Karen.
Yeah. When it's at a job that always insists that you try to talk to her and how come you don't say hi when you come in the morning? What's wrong with you? How come you don't come to lunch with us and sit with us and eat with us? And
Karen.
Karen right
It's
there.
Karen. So,
It's a lot of Karens out there, man.
There's a lot of Karens.
So y'all fit the stereotype, man.
Yeah.
So you know,
I mean, it's just Karen identifies a mentality.
Same way y'all use them Nequas and Ishas to describe a certain kind of black woman.
Yeah, hold on to Karen, man.
Yeah.
I feel bad for all the Karens out there. You know?
The real Karens.
Yeah, the real Karens of the society. But you know, did you feel bad for Becky's when Becky's was popping? When Becky was popping,
give me that Becky.
All right, Becky.
Like they saying, "Okay, boomer." They say, "Okay, Karen." No.
Yeah.
Like, okay, Karen, shut the fuck up. I want to hear shit you got to say. Shut the fuck up, Karen. Yeah. You saw the video with the girl that supposedly kidnapped the white dude. There was like 2 black chicks in the car, and I guess the white dude ain't pay him the money for the sexual services or some shit like that. And she pulled out a knife on him, and it was like driving around in the car. And it's like a 10-minute video.
Who was recording?
She was.
Word?
Of course. You know, you got to incriminate yourself, bro.
You got to.
you ain't a G unless you incriminate yourself nowadays, man. She was on live, man. She was just riding around. I didn't watch the whole video. I watched clips of it. And I was just kind of
stabbed or anything like that?
I don't think he got stabbed, but she made him strip and take off his clothes.
Oh, wow.
Do all kind of crazy shit, but you can't be fucking with me and my money. You need to give me your own mind. So the fuck you think this is? And
they out here, they going nuts. I think what was the football player's wife that rolled up on him?
Held him at gunpoint or something.
Yeah, held him at gunpoint and shit like that.
Or was it gunpoint or tased him or something? I saw something recently.
Yeah, these girls out here wild, boy.
Yeah.
They going wild, man.
Yeah, they on it, man. They definitely on it, man.
Hey, man.
But man, this episode 150.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get 150 more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we.
You don't know? I feel like we got 150 left in us, man.
You feel like we got 150 left in us, man? Another 150.
Hopefully, hopefully needs to happen or should happen, or I hope will happen is our schedules get a little bit
less hectic.
Less hectic to where we could really coordinate and come to a committed time slot that we could just do this on. That way, we could really get our mentals in order. Go research our subjects. A little bit more thoroughly and. Come here and give y'all the best content we possibly can, man. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you. Like sometimes it's like, this is the only time we got, so we just gotta do it. We gotta just go through all the subjects that we got. You know what I'm saying? Whether we have prep time or not.
Yeah.
So hopefully we get to that point, man. But I definitely don't want to discontinue doing this podcast, man. I definitely want to continue doing this podcast for as long as we can.
Definitely, man.
So yeah.
So, if y'all watch us to the end, man, y'all please subscribe or, get somebody else to subscribe. How about this? Mm-hmm. All our start to finishers, man, if y'all watching us to the end, text it to somebody.
Yeah.
Text it to everybody on your list. How about that?
Yeah, man.
Text it to everybody on your phone list or, you know what I mean? When we post a video, inbox it and just say, hey, check my boys out. Subscribe to them. If you fuck with them, continue to fuck with them. If you don't, then don't.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? We appreciate that shit. You know what I mean? If y'all been rocking with us, I see y'all commenting start to finish, X, Y, and Z. Y'all just go ahead and text it to folks or send it in the messenger, WhatsApp it, whatever you need to do to get people to fuck with Bootleg Cable Podcast, because obviously y'all fucking with us. And if y'all fucking with us, I'm sure millions or thousands or more will fuck with us also, man. So,
yeah, for sure, man. All right, man. We love y'all, man. Bootleg Cable Podcast, Killer Kel, P Double. We out.
Peace.
Maybe I'm tripping and maybe I'm not. Or can we go to the store to get some snacks without getting shot? Can I bump my music loud at the gas station where an old trigger happy man stands waiting without losing my life or causing problems? I guess skin tone matters.